What's up? I'm Mark, fitness coach, entrepreneur, and someone who's been in this game for over 16 years. Along the way, I learned a few things. I learned it's not just about how you train. It's about building a life that feels balanced, both mentally and physically. This podcast is my space to share all the tools and tips and behind-the-scenes lessons that help me grow to be the person I am now. Some of it is raw, and some of it is real, but all of it is here to help you build something that lasts. So, if you're ready to level up, take care of your body, protect your peace, and still get after your goals, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Healthy Hustle Blueprint. Welcome to the Healthy Hustle Blueprint. I'm your host, Mark, and this is another episode. We're going to dive into mental health today. It's very important to me, especially the mental health for men. I've done a lot of research, and I want to share with you some stuff that I've learned. Basically, this whole podcast is all about talking to the younger version of me, and it's not necessarily the male thing that I'm really aiming at. I'm just aiming at trying to educate people on all the things that I learned about health, whether it be mental health, physical health, even financial health, some things that I've learned from the hard way, some hacks that I've learned, some things that I've learned the easy way. I just want to share with you, and hopefully it'll work for you. Today, again, I'm diving into some mental health. I have found out some stuff that really shook me. Men don't talk to people. Men keep things bottled up. Men tend to implode. We hear so much about men not being able to communicate their feelings, to express their feelings. You hear women complaining about how the men don't talk to them. For me, I went a little deeper on that. I said, okay, well, that's the case. Why? And I found out something that we all actually know. It's programming. It starts from a very young age, and we've been programmed to raise our boys a certain kind of way. But if you really look at it, it's dangerous. If you really look at it, it's unhealthy. Suppression is not a good thing. You know, telling a boy to stop crying because he's a boy is ridiculous. Especially that of a young age. The human brain doesn't even stop developing until age 24. So, why would you tell a 4-year-old to stop crying because he's a boy? We need to do better. Teach these boys how to deal with emotion. The buzzword now, or buzzwords, now is emotional intelligence. And how everyone is seeking emotional intelligence. You have to learn emotional intelligence. It's not something that is just given to you. Intelligence is one thing, yes. Emotional intelligence is a whole different thing. It's taught. Yes, especially, when it comes to gender. Once again, we fall back to programming. Women are programmed and raised differently. And that's unfortunate as well. But there are some good things, obviously, that come out of that, and that is emotional intelligence is a little bit easier for women. Men, not so much. But that can change, and that's the reason why I'm here. Emotional intelligence can be learned, especially if it's taught, but it has to be wanted by the individual. Learning how to regulate your emotions and to understand that you are not an animal. I mean, you are, but you're not a wild animal. You don't have to just jump the gun and not really understand what is going on. You just want to react. That's not emotional intelligence. Understanding that what what can you control and what can't you control. And what you cannot control, then you should not give power to. That's just it. Men bottle themselves up and close themselves off to their loved ones, to their significant others. And it's not because of something that they're intentionally trying to do. It's not a contrived notion that I'm going to just stay bottled up and keep my emotions and my feelings to myself. No, I just don't know how. No one ever taught me. But I'm too proud to admit that. So, therefore, I'm just going to just go with the status quo and be the strong, silent type. But leading cause of death for men under 40. Ooh, here's another one. 80% of all suicides are committed by men. What? What? 80% of all suicides are committed by men. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Check on your loved ones. Check on your male friends. Check on your brothers. Check on your cousins. Check on the friends in your life, especially when you know that he doesn't talk. But I promise you, especially in 2025, going on 26, he's going through something. It really is. It's tough out here for men. And I'm not trying to diminish anything from anyone else. I'm not. I'm just bringing light into the fact that there is a problem with the male species, especially the ones that I know of and know around, is that they're not equipped to talk about feelings. But it's, again, programming. Because some people, some men would consider that to be a soft thing to express emotions and feelings. That's dangerous. I don't see that as being a soft thing. I think that's brave. I think it is the opposite of soft. I think it is very tough for a human being, anyone, to successfully express their emotions without it getting into any kind of conflict or any kind of aggression or any kind of escalation. Let's just have a conversation. And here are some things that I've learned that work. For example, in relationships, men, a good way to start a conversation is to be curious and not judgmental. Thank you very much, Ted Lasso. But it's truth. If I feel like you're bugging, I feel like, you know what, you're being ridiculous. That's completely judging, as opposed to, can you tell me why you're feeling the way you're feeling? Why you say what you say? What is really bothering you that brought you to that conclusion? Because it's making me feel a certain kind of way, and I know I don't want to, and I think that I might be misunderstanding what you're saying. So can you clear it up? Here's another one. Repeat back to your significant other or friend what they said so that you can get an understanding as well as if you are wrong, they have the opportunity to correct you because a lot of that happens as well. The miscommunication starts with you hearing the first four words and you start to contrive your own thoughts, and now you're not even hearing the rest of what they're saying, and you want to interrupt them. Guilty as charged. But I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way that you can't, you cannot go through life not being able to listen, because you'll be amazed if you really are present and you're really listening, actively listening, meaning you are clearing your thoughts to hear what this person is saying. But that's not taught. Isn't it amazing how many things that we really need in life to coexist with each other, with our communities, and all these social skills are not taught. They're not, but they're absolutely necessary. And yet, it's still perpetuated. It's continuous. No one is stopping to say, "Hey, you know what? This is a broken record. It's just repeating itself." There is no mechanism or any kind of design to teach people in this particular case, more specifically men, to teach men, boys, how to be successfully emotional intelligent. Or emotionally intelligent, yes. Successfully emotionally intelligent. No one is teaching them. My father, I love him. Love him to death. Very young man when he had me. He was 17 years old. So I'm not giving him a pass to that degree, but yes, he was a baby, raising a baby. I'd always joke around. Sometimes I tell him we grew up together. But he was doing what he was taught. And his famous words were, if I fell or something and I start crying as a kid, or most of it as a toddler, get up and try it again. Meanwhile, the kid that I am is looking for some kind of consoling. I'm looking for reassurance, but I'm out there by myself. Get up and try it again. I don't want to try it again. I just hurt myself. Why would I want to try it again? Teach me why I should try again. Teach me why I should try again without fear. So, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and just give a rant. Nothing in particular. It is about mental health, though. It really is. I don't want to lose another friend. I mean, I'm losing friends. I lost friends to physical health, but mental health is very important, and we are ignoring a lot about mental health. That is, it's too costly to ignore. So, if you resonate with this in any way, reach out to somebody that you think you should to reach out to. Check on them. See how they're doing. Go see them. That part. Go see them. That would be awesome. And don't let them just give you, I'm okay, or I'm all right, without being an asshole. Still inquire. Be a friend. Lord knows he needs it. We all do. But if anything, this is important to me because I had to deal with my own mental health stuff. One of the things that I want to tell my younger version of me, the younger self, being alone is not the same as being lonely. Solitude is not a punishment. I think every man, especially in his younger years, should learn how to live alone. I think every man should have a season where he understands who he really is. He's able to provide for himself. He's able to cook for himself, not garbage, not DoorDash. He's able to clean for himself, not straighten up, meaning really clean, like get the bottom of the toilet and all that good stuff. He's able to be self-sufficient without any dependence upon any other human being other than himself. Because codependency is real, people. And we're teaching that too. We are cultivating codependency like crazy. It's not a good thing. But I just believe that every man should have a moment in life where it's just him. It makes you such a much more well-rounded individual. And what woman wouldn't want a guy who can take care of himself? Because guess what? Now he doesn't need her. He just wants her, which is so much better. I would much rather be chosen than to be obligated to take. No, I don't want that. Like, because I'm not coming to you for a need other than your time and your companionship and, probably some other stuff. But as far as living, no, we're good over here. So every man should live it by himself. Get to know himself. Get to know what he likes. Get to know what he doesn't like. Again, create some great habits when you're by yourself. Read. Cut the TV off. Pick up a book. If you are going to watch something that's going to fulfill your brain, not melt it. Exercise. I'm not saying that because that's my life. I'm saying that because it's important. But every man should live by himself. Take a moment, because solitude is not a bad thing. Solitude is actually a great thing if you really think about it. It's peace. It's tranquil. It shouldn't be maddening. If you're by yourself and you're miserable, that's a whole different problem. If you're by yourself and you're content, you're happy, then you're healthy. It's good. But if you're miserable, you got to do some work. It's time to do some work. If you're miserable and you're by yourself, why would someone else want to be happy with you? Let that sink in. You're not happy with yourself. You want to get in a relationship with someone? It's comical. Be happy with yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Take care of yourself. Do the things that you would do if you were with someone. Try that. Yes, brush your teeth in the morning and at night, like you would if you were with someone. I mean, seriously. Let's get into some good habits, man. Quit relying on her to take care of you. Take care of yourself. Do your own laundry. Again, every man should live by himself. Not while you're with someone. Before you get with someone. Yes. Have a moment where everything that you do, your survival, is dependent upon you, no one else. So, that's all I wanted to say today. If you really like this and you want to hear more, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I will really appreciate it. And I will be back again talking about more of this stuff that I've learned about physical health, mental health, financial, business health. And we're going to keep this thing rocking. Until next time, stay healthy, keep hustling. We'll see you on the next episode. Deuces.